Hello everybody, my name is John Fredrickson. You already know me as a start animator, and welcome to the Sunday live stream. Yes, we have finally arrived, and the last time I did a recording, oh god, it started raining. Wait, hold on, for fuck's sake. Can never catch a break each and every time, but this is what the point is of being live, I guess. Oh lord. Right, never mind. Hello everybody again. It is I needed to go and close a window because else it was gonna be really hot. It has been cooler today, which is really nice. And just gonna do a little bit of a rant as I usually do. Probably gonna keep it short as always. First of all, thank you all so much for the subscribers as well. I pointed it out last time, and it seems like it's starting to pick up a little bit of steam this Sunday animation. But we're gonna try to make it up probably a little bit longer today. I hope. It all depends. It's still warm, not as warm as hot, warm as it's just very damp in here. Since again, I'm in my kitchen, my fan cannot come all the way here. My kitchen is just horribly built. But yeah, let's just start with also, it's 4th, yesterday was 4th of July, so happy 4th of July all the Americans that are watching. Hope it wasn't too bad. I heard it was so hot weather out there. And I'm not gonna go into all the political stuff as well. This is a part where we got to forget that. And even though it's important that we stay with our morals and we stay with how we think and how we feel about other people in power doing horrible things or doing good things about its nations, this is not the time, nor is this the place. It should be another channel. Because here we do animation. And yeah, happy 4th of July yesterday. Right, and for any newcomers in here, hello as well. We are gonna do some animation as well. We are starting from the ground up, and last time we did was actually finishing some other key frames as we did as we went through. And that's the whole process here. We are going each and every Sunday to do one piece of animation until it's completely finished. And I will sit down for like an hour and a half together with some breaks. For me, because I'm sitting in my own kitchen chair, which is not that comfortable, and it's also very hot, and it's also very frustrating. This is why it sounds like this. So welcome to the wardrobe gnome whose master have left the building, and I can now sit myself down on the kitchen, eat some food, and then do some drawings. Oh god, what was that? You see that? Well, it's just my lamp. I was wondering, is this thunderstorm going on out there? No, of course you'll not see. I'm on another thing. But we jump over to the animation instead, and here we are. This is what we're doing. For those people who do not have either seen or do not know what's going on, we're doing previous animations that we are just slowly but surely going through. To explain, this is Tanker Girl, an animation that we did before. You can look her up. It was calling the Reload, and this is the Unhuman. But I do think that we're going to take away some of these. I'm going to take away this one. This was one of the others that we did. And we are going to focus on this one. Now, as I also remembered, this one is the wrong one. to 1 to 10. So when I took the pictures, I was going like, hang on, this doesn't look right. And then I redrew another one. So just for funsies, we're gonna keep that frame for now. We're gonna see which one we'd rather keep. But we are going to do all of these frames when they're coming in. And also I'm gonna take away that one. The example to what's gonna happen. I have an idea for this one, but this is not the frame that we are going to use. And so we are gonna put you over here. Right. Scrape away some of the dirt. You have disturbed the dirt. And as we can do it like such, they are coming into the screen and they are pouncing. So what we do have is that I'm going to do it in a different sort of matter. The first thing is just gonna grab my H2 pencil. I'm gonna go through the structure and redo the structure as well. So this is key 0, this is key 1, key 3, 5, and to the last one. And all of these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the first one, key 0, when they're coming in. 3, this is the third one, but I'm going to take away this one. So we're gonna focus on doing, which this one will be at 2. We're gonna focus on 1. We're gonna do 2. And then I do think that we are gonna keep it that way. Maybe we do, yeah, we're gonna do keep this one as well. We're gonna keep it at this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5. These are all 5 frames. And the next one that we are gonna do next time is gonna be a little bit slower, but now we're just gonna find the in-between frame of this, and we're gonna we're going to do most of the character development here. I got the question again, and the question was, why do you do this? Why do you do these animations? You don't have enough followers. You have done this now for a couple of months. Well, I started first of all when I was unemployed. Thank you for reminding me. But which is also a sort of fun in it all, because I always think that if you're doing something, you do it because you like it. That's the first ever question. That's the first ever sort of thing that you need to do. I like to do this. And if you like to do this, then it doesn't matter, because all of a sudden the only thing that matters is that you do it, and you do it continuously. And what I mean continuously is that if you like something that you want to do, you do it no matter what. If you have many viewers, few viewers, and that's how you get viewers, I guess. No, but this has always been a passion for me ever since I started doing, since I got the opportunity to do it in school as well. To do an animation It looked horrible. I don't think it's still up on YouTube because I had to delete some of them. It's still somewhere. I think either it's animation and reels on YouTube on my channel. So I'm just going through right now to just adding in some of the important pieces. As well as the body and so forth. Put a 1 there. That's a weird one, it looks like I said. No, again, it's just, and that's what I'm thinking of. It's that if you feel like it is driving you mad, that, oh my god, I do not know if people actually will like it, try it out. Again, you do not know unless you try. You do not know unless you have like an idea in your head. And if you enjoy it, if it feels like you are achieving something in you, you should do it to 100%. You gotta take these ones in between. See where we are. Because I kind of want the speed to be looking the same. I also got to hear something that was really, like, it really put me in ease. Yeah, I need to put another frame in there. Do I? That's the feeling. Let me just see. 0, 1, 2, 3. I don't need to do the 4. Let me just see that we have the 1. We have this one. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. I need to rethink again. Sorry. We have the 1, that one. We have the 2, this one, which no longer is 3. We have the 4. We have the 2. We have the 3. I do do wonder. Yeah, that was the question that I wanted. Yeah, I know where I am. I do need one more frame here. We're gonna cheat it a little bit. Cheat it in a way that yeah, what do I mean with like cheating? We're gonna do some of the speed still up. I do think there is a thunderstorm, and if it is a thunderstorm, it would be very cozy. Just a little bit. Is that it's near to this complete action. So it is still that like a hefty impact, but it is not bouncing out. It's sort of like whoop. It's the easiest way I can explain it. It becomes whoop. This arm is gonna still be down just a tiny bit. take the most impact. So let's go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 4 frames staying between. Now, what I do think we need to get in to sell a little bit of this animation, it's not to the face, it's to the jackets. And the jacket again is needing to be quite a simple yet effective addition to what is happening. Since they are one of the top gears. Which can also help us to sell the moving effect and then the impact of set. So maybe it's a little bit more hefty of a line art here, but I have an idea to sell an idea that the thicker the lines are when it's moving, it sort of becomes its automatic, at least in theory, and then we're gonna have a check, of course, to see if we can do some sort of fake blur effect or another stylish move towards what we need it to be. And thank God we are covering that arm. This is why I like 2D animation, because you can cover stuff. And I'm also gonna go, since we are doing this in, I'm just gonna do it a little bit straightforward here. I'm not gonna go frame by frame. Oops. My structure of my thinking is to go to see if we can use the advantage of having movement in the jacket, the one you see here, and you can see that I'm doing sort of out, 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 out. Explain it a little bit better from the top. Here is like going out on this. No. This is not what I mean. I'm so sorry. On this jacket, I'm going what I call an in, and then I'm going out. On this jacket, I'm going out, and I'm going out. On the next jacket, I'm going out, and I'm going in. On this jacket side, I'm going in, and going in. And I explain this in the most easiest way possible. Well, I'll try explaining it in the most easiest way possible. Is that it's gonna look like it's fastly moving, like a flag in the wind, and it's gonna have a sort of, it's going to sell the of fast movement. I hope everything here is trial and error. I do not know if it's gonna work. I hope it does. I hope it does. Roll work ahead. Yeah, I hope it does. I'm gonna get in the jacket first before I do all the sleeve stuff. I was thinking about something. And the one thing I was thinking about was that I got to hear quite an interesting piece. That looks good. That they can try to do AI as much as possible. But in the end, the people who does it and the people who are involved in that, what fun do they have? Instead of using it as an intellect that it's supposed to be, and then everyone, well, I'm gonna make my own films, but it is now being used for so many other weird things that I don't get and I don't understand, and it's a sort of a boomer like question, like what is it good for? But that's also a good goddamn question, is that if you're gonna make movies and films and you feel like you're gonna use AI to do it and then still call it yours, I don't think that's true. We all have that discussion in our heads, that what becomes sort of real art in the end. I'm going to take this because everything takes time, and the more you get to sit down and learn something, the funnier it becomes, the more enjoyment you have. I having enjoyment no matter how many people come and watch the stream now or later. I'm still gonna do the animation. I'm still gonna sit down and do something that I love and do something that I care about a lot. Without it, I'm not a full-size person. Full-size person. I'm not the person that I want to be. And diminishing that experience, I also realized that I had done a fuck up on this. As you can see, this is not even towards, but since it's only gonna be photographed, it's fine. It's fine. It's just my hidden ADHD that kicks in. So, yeah, and I don't know, in my mind at least, it's funnier to do something that you enjoy instead of getting a much shit over. I rather you want to use this, that the trees that I'm using from are knowing that it's gonna become to a nice use instead of draining necessary water. We don't reuse tree for wood, but hardly that anymore. I mean, you can let the trees be and just use them for making like canvases and paper. Sounds very hippie-like. Yes, it does. Yes. Yes, I am a hippie. Hip hooray. So look-see. And no, but again, people are always gonna look after the real stuff, and this is the real stuff. Me sitting down, doing art, doing animation by hand, going back and forth, learning, doing, talking. It would be fun though if it all of a sudden everyone know this was AI. But it isn't. It ain't. I believe some conspiracy theory man out there gonna go, I don't know, it looks pretty hefty and nifty. Let us see if we all can see. Yeah, I do think that looks. Just gonna pick up the other screen and see what you all can see. Again, I'm trying a whole new system. It is much better. My computer isn't dying as much. It's still dying, just less dying. Yeah, that's all right. Right, so our focus is to do some of the jacket at least, and maybe we can just color it in a little bit more with a little bit of a heftier pencil. Let's at least do that. And again, this doesn't take long to do, but it's always an enjoyment. I think that the characters can becoming a little bit bigger as well, but we can fix it in post. This is what we're going to do. I'm gonna take just a tiny little bit of break, like 10 minutes or so, and after that, I'll come back and we do the sort of rest of the fill-ins. I'm not gonna do this one, but we're gonna do most of the finishing parts of the jacket, kick in and just go through step by step, and maybe not color it in, but sharpen it up so you all can see later on with an HB pen. I'm just preparing it over here. But yeah, that's it. I'll take a 10-minute break because my back is killing me, and it's slowly but surely getting hotter and hotter in here. See you all soon. And welcome back. We will continue where we left off. And I got to set my mind straight a little bit. What I wanted to say when it came to doing sort of like, when it comes to like, again, coming back to like AI art and that sort of stuff, I think it still could be valuable. Like, it all depends on what you're going to use it for. I do not think it can and should be used as a way for stealing art or stealing. If we used it for instance, information like Google or Chief, whatever the hell his name was, to make that sort of like an information gathering. For instance, if you said, oh, you're looking for this stuff, this is what I looked up, these are the following places to go to research yourself, and it still helped with like, this is the like shortening of what you're looking for. For instance, how to make coffee. Well, you make coffee, this is from certain sites or from different breweries. The easiest way to do it is to boil a couple of waters and then seep it through a filter where the coffee beans are at, and therefore after a while you get yourself a coffee. However, if you want to go into more complexities, write it down or research in these, or go to these form of areas or these forms of sites to learn more. That would be helpful, because that also puts your mind to look for the information yourself as well. And it doesn't force anyone to do anything else than to look stuff up. If the shortening of the information that you're looking for is enough for you, then it is enough for you. Then you're going, oh, okay, this is how I make coffee. Was a little bit of a how to make the best tea. The best tea in all of England. How to make the best tea, or what tea flavors are there that is recommended? What is the usual the Fahrenheit or centigrade of water to making a cup of very nice tea? That's good information. I mean, that's decent information to making sure that the AI kind of like to help you out, because I do genuinely always think that the human mind is never as, it will always be complex, we will always have different answers, and it will help us to direct certain everything, and it will get better over time. But I always feel like that is being taken away by using sort of the AI for just this is what we fix. It's the same sort of thing of googling what is this word and everyone says cancer. I mean, sure, and it's becoming better, I know, but I don't know. I'm still up in arms to using your own creativity, doing your own stuff. I will always promote art and artists to do their stuff. If you think AI is the future, good luck, I guess. I'm still gonna do my animation. I'm still gonna do what I do best. We need to do a little bit better on this one, because the shoulder is getting up. And we're going there. Let's see. We're here. Let's reverse engineer this. Take these ones away. We go with the H1 pen to just fill in some of the things. We're gonna take my favorite eraser, stretch it out a bit. Here we are. Just gonna go ease it out a little bit. A gentle touch. Oh, and also do not forget to go and watch the reel from last month. We're gonna see if we're gonna do it the same. Depends on how fast we are, how fast I am. I'm the only one who draws here. But please check that one out, so you have a better understanding where we are in the process. Now I'm not gonna do this one because we're gonna finish up the body as well. But I am going to make sure that we have understanding of the lines. Just gonna add one line in there. Then we're going to same on this one. Let's click over to this one as well so I see. I can't play music, so I do my own. Sorry for the silence. I'm also started thinking maybe we're gonna stay on this character just for a while as well, so we can kind of finish off the whole, like doing the body, the face, and then the next time we go to the next stage and do the jacket, the body, the face, so we get that over, and then the next one, because the longest part that we will do will be the big when the both characters are in, so we then have to choose a character which one we're gonna do, and the more comfortable we are with one character, we can just skim through it, become more efficient at it, and I can work on the unknown, that one that we haven't done yet, as an easier sort of, you know, make it a little bit easier to do. Oh, right. Oh, nice erasing by using the ball. And again, I love this one. I do not suggest to do this because it leaves just a little bit of a mark. That's why I nearly always like drag it out a little bit so I get the fresher side, because then it goes off a little bit better and it keeps it fresh for a little bit longer. Hot tip. I smell burning toast. I am not dying, I think. There it is. We are going to take this part here. And take this part here. And if I have to choose a favorite style, we all have our own styles, but if I really had to choose like a style that I really want to learn and become better at doing, it would be the one that Pixar had for what was the name? Was not for Sinbad. I really enjoy that form of animation. I really enjoy that animation style. What's your style? Taking another one. Taking a little bit heftier eraser. Getting the jacket in, as well as their movements. Taking the next one. Someone has joined. Hello! Hello and welcome to the stream. I am the Wardrobe Gnome. Master left me unattended, and therefore I get to do whatever I want. Take up the eraser again. A little ball. Somehow making entertaining TV. I mean, a dream would be to do like a Bob Ross. And again, it's a great example. Bob Ross never cared who watched. Bob Ross just did. Bob Ross just took a time to sit down and paint and did it the next week as well. Did it the next time until it was dead. He continued doing something that he enjoyed and he wanted to set it into paper. And show a little bit of his creation. As someone of me, I have watched a little bit of Bob Ross before. Really enjoy it. But again, he did it because he liked it. He did it no matter who watched. He painted and see where he is now. Apart from being dead. through. Take up the other so I see it in real time. Oh, it's great. I like it. I'm just gonna put in some of the jacket in the sleeve as well. Save us from upcoming pain. But we're not gonna do this part. I'm not really happy with that. Gonna present a little bit of shoulder over here. Oops. Right, let's see here. We're just arriving everyone into the end. But you get to see the final results. And not hearing me talk that much. Just get them loosen up. Yeah, you know what? I can accept this. This is really good. It kind of gives the effect, and then as we go on, just show and take up. We go through. I do think we did a 10 like this, but that one I don't like, So we are going to we're actually gonna see if this makes sense. I'm just talking openly. So the plan is, as you can see, we just bring these up. Flip them onto my hand, like such, that the jacket will start landing as well. So I do think, yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm just gonna redo that form of key as well. It's because what I think this will be is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this one will be so we're gonna put this one and do it a 3, which won't be a 3, but for the case of just telling from frames, from 3, just mark this one as 3, just circle that one in. 3 halfway to 12, which will be this one, and then a reaction. But I do think we're gonna have more frames in here, so we can also sell a lot more about. I'll sell a little bit more to what we're going to, how we're gonna make this jacket, how we're gonna make this shoulder come up, because it's sort of reeling back from the impact. So then I was here also, and then I wasn't. Yep. I mean, it stopped raining and the heat is coming back on from the sun. Yeah, I will just, but that's until next time, I think. I do think that we're not gonna continue doing the in-betweens of these ones. We're gonna do the in-betweens of this one. Do a little bit of a jacket on this character as well, and not really focus on the face. The face we're gonna still going to leave until next time. But I think just doing like keyframe 1 to keyframe to keyframe 2, which would be this one, which would be the impact from here. And this is going to take some. This is going to take more time because it's going to have more frames until we get to here, which is going to be like super quick. I even had a timer here. That's good. But I'm probably gonna redo this timer because I really need to learn how to speak. I think that is where I need to be. But yeah. The plan is to do it in more frames, so I do not have to think about the speed when it comes to the other animation forms. So I can still run it at 12 frames per second and cut it up the way I want it to do, and watch the style sort of animation. But let's just go through these ones again. Very much in the end. So we did the jacket. That's the plan until next time. Whew. Heat is coming back on. And we're just gonna switch it over. Let us see, here we are. Right, everybody. It is gonna take off my headphones as well. Oh. Oh, I do think beg myself pardon. Yeah, so we have done the jacket. We have done a part of the animation. We've done some in-betweens as well. And I'm trying to keep it at least... How long is it? We have kept it at least under an hour. And again, this is due to... it seems like a lot more people enjoy that. If you've reached this end, please tell me how long I should probably do these ones, because I could do them as long as I cannot do them as long as possibly wished for. I do them for an hour because I think that is a decentable amount, and again I have a life outside doing animation as well, but this is still fun to do. This is still enjoyable for me to continue doing every Sunday. If there is anything, please use the community. Write down in the comments if there is something that you are wondering, if there is anything that you want to ask about animation, what other animations I've done. But in any case, that's the animation for this time. At least an hour is what my request, what I think it's at least an hour is what I think is good enough. Especially in this heat. And then it all depends, because again, I have work on my spare time. I work, and gonna continue doing that so we can pay rent and do this for free. And yeah, if you have reached this far into the video, you're very good. I'm impressed. If you have reached this far, please don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this, if you are watching this for the first time. Or write something in the comments as well. Tell me what you do. What is your animation? I like to see other people do some creative stuff as well. In any case, thank you all so much for watching this time. I'll see you all next Sunday, and by the way, keep on drawing. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.